Have you ever wondered if there's a different way to organize massive global projects? Well, today we're diving deep into a fascinating and, frankly, radical new system called the Creative Thinkers Theory. It's also known as the 32-26 World Framework, and it's all about reshaping how we work together on a truly massive scale. This quote really gets to the heart of it, doesn't it? I mean, we're not just talking about a new app or some project management software here. The goal is to fundamentally lift up society, from you and me all the way to entire countries. That really sets the stage for just how ambitious this whole thing is. So what is this framework, really? To get why it's so powerful, we first need to get a handle on the core definition and, what it's actually trying to do. Okay, at its most basic, the Creative Thinkers Theory is a system. You can almost think of it like an operating system for global teamwork. And it's powered by three main things: a set of rules, a really unique AI language that helps structure everything, and, most importantly, a huge network of people from all over the world. And the purpose of this whole system? Well, it is incredibly ambitious. The whole point is to empower communities, kickstart economies, and totally rethink how power even works. All of it in the name of building a better future. It's a huge goal. So how do you even structure an idea this big? Well, the framework is actually built on four very distinct but totally interconnected pillars. Each one plays a super important role. Let's break them down. And here they are: AI, peace, fun, and teams. It's a pretty interesting mix, right? You've got the tech, a massive humanitarian mission, a creative element, and then the people who make it all happen. First up, you have 3226 AI. This is the technological backbone, the brains of the operation. It's used to organize all the information, filter communication, and connect new, modern ideas with timeless traditional wisdom. It's what makes the whole system smart. Next is 322 Peace. And this isn't just some vague, feel-good idea, it's a core focus. The framework is actively used to create and support real peace initiatives and to find solutions in conflict zones. It's all about creating tangible, positive change in the world. Now for a part that I find really fascinating: 3226 Fun. This pillar is based on the idea that things like creativity, motivation, and even entertainment are absolutely vital for success. It's the engine that drives the team's identity and keeps everyone engaged and excited through all sorts of creative projects. And finally, we have 322 Teams. This is the human element. This is the power behind it all. It's not some exclusive club. It's this huge, sprawling network of individuals, major companies, and even governments, all pulling in the same direction toward shared goals. Okay, a framework this big and this ambitious needs a really strong philosophy to guide it, right? So what are the core beliefs that shape how it acts and what it values? The philosophy here is this really unique blend. It takes ideas from modern Stoicism, focusing on things like resilience and logic to get things done. But it mixes that with inspiration from ancient pharaonic civilization, especially their focus on building things that last for generations. It's a cool mix of ancient wisdom and modern practicality. Now, a central piece of this philosophy is something they call the mirroring principle. This is a really key idea for understanding how the network actually sticks together and works so well. It's all about using what we have in common to build powerful connections. So how does mirroring actually play out? Well, it's about finding that common ground. Let's say you have two teams working on a project, one in Japan and one in Brazil. The AI might notice that both cultures highly value respect for elders. By highlighting that shared value, the system builds an instant foundation of trust. It makes collaboration feel way more natural and helps everyone align on their shared goals super quickly. All right, so philosophy and structure are great, but how does the 3226 World Framework actually work day to day? Let's get into the nuts and bolts and see how this all comes to life. Okay, this is one of the most unique parts. It's AI symbolic language. You can think of it like a secret code or a communication shortcut. Specific numbers and codes are given to key ideas. So, for example, the number 3226 means they're talking about an event. 3 means creative, 0 means balance. This system allows for lightning-fast, super-filtered communication across the entire global network. And this process just shows you how incredibly efficient the system is. A huge initiative can be launched with something as simple as a tweet. A leader just highlights a topic, and that one signal sets off a chain reaction. It pings the right people, the right companies, all over the world, and they all start working on it at once. Now, to keep everything running smoothly and with integrity, there are 3 core rules. First is safety.
Basically, the group protects its own from outside attacks. Then there's penalty, which is a way for members to leave gracefully if they don't agree with something. And finally, paradox, which is a self-defense rule. If you attack a member, you get a proportional response back, plus a little extra for causing trouble.
So we've seen what it is and how it works. But the biggest question is, why? Why does any of this matter? Let's wrap up by looking at the real-world impact and the future vision of this whole framework.
When you boil it all down, all these pieces, the AI, the philosophy, the teams, they are all pointing to one single thing: creating real, measurable, positive change across the globe through practical, hands-on humanitarian action.
And look, this isn't just theory. There are tangible results. The source material points out that the framework has already been used to start and support more than 8 successful peace agreements in different parts of the world. That shows this system is having a real impact right now.
So the takeaway here is that the creative thinker's theory is designed to make a real difference across all these critical areas, from the ground up, empowering communities and creating jobs, all the way to the top by finding new ways to solve global conflicts.
And all of this leaves us with a pretty big question to think about. In a world that's more connected than ever, what is the future of massive collaborative systems like this one? What role could they play in solving our biggest global challenges? It's definitely some serious food for thought.